Hey y'all, as I have told y'all before, we have some projects going on. Fall is the best time to plant shrubs in the south and some perennials. So I'm gonna have a couple of plant haul videos coming y'all's way and to show y'all what it looks like when you order things online and what I can source here locally. This is the first time I have ordered from the Great Garden Plants website. They are not sponsoring this video. I bought these all on my own. It's a little nerve-wracking ordering online because you're just not ever sure what you're really gonna get. I wanted y'all to be able to see not only what I'm getting, but also how greatly it comes packaged and shipped. Here, this is Great Garden Plants, so let's check them out. I will say everything got here really quick. I think it shipped from, I think they're in Michigan, and it got here in about 2 days. Here they have in the top is a care and planting guide, so that's nice, especially if you're new or not sure what to do. So it's a little pamphlet. I stuck 2 in here. Okay, interesting. So I thought we had it top side up because of all the print on the box, but that's actually the side. So they have them laying on their side. Oh, not only on their side. So this one's facing, this pot is facing this way, and this pot is facing the other way. So that's interesting. I guess they can get the most in the box, which is more economical for them. So that makes sense, but I wonder how the dirt and all and the plants will be. Okay, so I ordered 5 sedum, and I'll go over them once I get them out of the out of the box. So we'll just sit them here till then. Mostly in the bag. Okay. Got some debris, of course, down in the box because, well, they're on their side. And as I've told y'all before, you know, it's one of the things that there's a huge convenience in being able to source online because you can get exactly what you want when maybe your local garden centers don't have it. But the disadvantage is that everything is in a quart pot, typically. This is like playing that game that you see on like the Tonight Show where you stick your hand in the box and you're not sure what you're touching. Well, of course I know it's a plant, but it does feel kind of peculiar. All right, this is some more Agastache, since I lost a couple this year due to the excessive rain. I wanted to give them another try. I told you I wouldn't give up on them because they really are great plants. I don't really know what to do with all this debris, I don't really. There's a little flap right here. That's easier. So that way they're at least just laying out. So this is more of the sedum. I got 5 of these. This box is really damp, so I don't know if the plants, I'm guessing, were just, it's because it's the next layer down, or they had watered these really well. I think this is the Agastache, some more Agastache. This is Clematis, depending on where you're from. And I'll go over all the details of these in just a minute, like I said, after I get them all unboxed. Oh no. I don't know about this laying on the side thing, but the plants look great, so I'm not complaining about that. And I'm not complaining about the packaging because, well, they have actually like arrived safely, which is half the battle. This is some more Agastache. And this is, I got some grasses. So here's how they came. I can't decide whether to get these now or wait until spring, but I'm hoping that since we have kind of a longer season, that we can get them in the ground and growing before the winter comes. And this is 2 more grasses, so I got a total of 3. You know, like most people, I try to get things in at least 3s. I would have probably gotten 5 of these, but we just don't have that much room. So I'd like the interest of the grass without totally using up all the room. And this is a mystery plant because I can't remember what I got. I don't see the tag. This is some euphorbia. Okay, I had to go look. This is some Monarda. It's a little floppier than the Monarda I currently have. This is a different brand and variety I'd never heard of before. So we'll see. And I got 3 of those. The plants look very healthy. Let me say that. So I'm pleased with the way everything came and looks. All right, so now I'll show y'all, set up another table so y'all can see better, and we'll go over the different varieties. All right, I thought we could kind of do them this way. I'm gonna put them up on this little table I have here, but I wanted to show y'all, and I won't show you all of these getting unbagged like this, is that they have just a plastic bag all the way around it. I wanted y'all to be able to see this. They've done like a staple here that goes all the way around the bag and the pot so that it doesn't come loose. It looks like this one they've also, maybe not. I thought maybe they had somehow kind of finagled the stems to be upright, but they didn't. That's just them coming out of the pot there. So I'm gonna unbag these and let y'all see the plants. All right, so first off, I got 3 of these. This is Midnight Oil Monarda, or Bee Balm is its common name. You can't tell it because it's been in the greenhouse, but it should have kind of burgundy dark foliage. Hence the name Midnight Oil. It is a native plant, and you can find it, and it says it's good for zones 4 through 8. It gets 20 by 20 inches, and it has like kind of, it called it pink on the description, but the picture looked more lavender to me, but you know, pictures can sometimes deceive us. So anyways, I'm super excited about this. I'm hoping that it'll be a great dark accent with the contrasting light flower on the top. And these all look really great. They are a little damp, which is great because I know that a bee balm likes things to be a little bit moist. I will say this, you can see this is where they stapled on the bag. It took quite a time to get these out, but I appreciate what they're doing and how they wanted them to arrive safely, and they did. This is Prairie Wind's Totem Pole Panicum from Proven Winners, also known as a switchgrass. I got this one because it gets nice and tall, 72 inches tall. I think it's 2.5, 3 feet wide, so nice and narrow and columnar. And I'm gonna put them together kind of like this, or maybe the opposite of the triangle. They are hardy in zones 4 to 9, which is great. If you don't know, we are zone 8B, Georgia, so nice and humid. Grasses do really well here. You can tell they've given them a trim and they're starting to come back. These, of course, will not look great for this season. I'm doing all of this, and this is why you plant perennials in the fall, for a chance for them to get established. Typically, grasses you really want to do in the spring, but we're going to take our chances and try to do this one here in the fall. Like I said, right away actually, which is kind of summertime, so that they can maybe get established before the winter comes. But if you haven't already, or if you live in a colder climate, you may want to hold off on getting your grasses until the spring so that they don't get overly wet in the wintertime from your snow load and stuff like that. It says they bloom, they get like this little plume type of thing at the top that is not colored. It's a limey green color, I guess, if you were to call it anything. They do want full sun though, well draining soil, so we'll see how they do. Okay, so this is a new variety to Proven Winners for 2026. It doesn't look like much right now. You'll get a close up there. There's just a few little leaves there. This is a euphorbia. If you've been around here long, you know that I love plants that have different colored foliage that changes with the different seasons. I think it's great. It adds a lot of interest without having to have flowers. This is Urged Splurge Euphorbia. It's really great because it gets 22 to 26 inches tall, so kind of front to mid border, but it gets like 42 inches wide, so it's going to fill out a nice space in your garden. It's hardy to zones 4 to 9, and it blooms mid-spring. It wants full to part sun, so that's really great for our yard. I'm not quite sure where I'm putting it at, but we have these tricky areas that have some part sun definitely to them, so I'm hoping that if I can't find a place in the full sun for this one to grow, that part sun will do. Let me show y'all the tag. It is really dirty, so sorry about that, but that way you can at least see. It's supposed to be like a chartreuse green flower. It looks kind of yellow to me, but you know, that's how chartreuse does sometimes. It leans more yellow than green. So anyways, that's what this one is going to be, and you'll have to stick around to see if this is what it does. And with me, you also will see that he had a clematis for, I don't know, 4 years probably, and it just really wasn't looking good every year. So I'm going to switch it up and try this one. It's called Fun Yellow. It's a clematis vine from Proven Winners. It does a nice soft yellow, so I'm hoping that'll look really great. We don't have anything yellow in that area where we have our trellis for our clematis. All right, it likes sun to part sun, so that means anywhere from 4 to 6 hours of sun or more. We try to give it some shade here in the south. It's going to get 6 to 10 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide. Its hardiness is zone 4 to 9. It's going to bloom, it says, in the spring and summer. It doesn't say on here. I know different clematis, and I'll have to read up on that, have to be pruned at different times. I'm not sure which one this is, but y'all, look how great this plant looks for this time of year. It looks so good. So I'm really excited about this. Let me see, they have their inventory sticker over the top of the picture, so let me try to peel that off so I can show y'all what the flowers look like. They kind of downturn a little bit, but I think that with it being on a vine, that's okay. And they have like a little bit of pink right where the petals meet the stem, so I think that's really pretty. So that's Fun Yellow Clematis. All right, and this is Rock and Grow Lemon Jade Sedum from Proven Winners. You know, sedums are one of those plants. They're great because they're pretty hardy and are easy to care for. And so that's kind of what I was looking for out of some of these plants, was something that would fill in an area, bring a little color, and maybe not be as difficult as some of the things that we've dealt with lately after coming off of a tough 2025 gardening season, even though it still is 2025. But anyways, let me tell y'all, it says it's a unique because it's a bright citron yellow blossom, and the yellow seed heads take on a rosy peach tone in cold weather. I'm not sure that we'll see that here, but maybe. It's compact, mounded habit. It likes full sun, poor to average, well-draining soil. It does not require supplemental water. So it doesn't mean that you shouldn't water them at all, especially when they're first getting established. You just want to make sure that you're not over-watering it. So make sure you get a moisture meter. They get 16 to 18 inches tall. They're wider than tall. So here's what it should look like. So it has kind of that same coloring that was on the Urge to Splurge Euphorbia that I got earlier. Seems to have, and then the Fun Yellow. So you can see that I'm trying to work kind of the same colors, and I'm going to put these hopefully in different places throughout the garden so that the color seems more cohesive even though the plants are different. All right, and lastly here we have the meant to be Queen Nectarine Agastache, or Agastachy, or its common name is hummingbird mint. I've had this plant before, and we lost, I said in an earlier video, we lost 2 of them. And so I said I would give them a try again because I think it was just the overly wet year that we've had, which has been unusual. And so they also weren't in full sun anymore because of a nearby pecan tree was creating some shade over it. So I think we were going to move where this is at in the garden. So it's a perfect time to kind of start over and give them another try in a different spot. I will say this, and you heard me kind of just mention it, they do not like wet feet. So you have to be really careful with this plant to not let it get too wet, but it has a really pretty peach flower. And then at the stems, here's a picture of it on the card. And then at the stem, the calyx is kind of like a rosy pink. It's really pretty. I would never put those two colors together on my own, but it really works. And what's great about it, because it has a colored calyx, when the petals have dropped, the plant still looks like it's in bloom, even though it's not. So it doesn't ever look like it lulls and goes out of bloom, which is great. Full sun, midsummer to early fall, zones 5 to 9. It gets 30 to 36 inches tall. I would say ours got very much more towards the 36 inches, even with it not in full sun. So there you go, really columnar. I like that kind of wispy look that they offer, and of course the hummingbirds love them because of the trumpet-shaped blossom that they have. But they're heat and drought tolerant. But anyway, stick around and see what we're gonna have when we get all of these plants together and put into the landscape. And I think next year for 2026, we're gonna have a really great show. So based on this order, I would say that Great Garden Plants hit it out of the park. I am very pleased with how everything has arrived, and I'll keep y'all updated as far as how the plants do once we get them in the ground. So if you have the need to pick up some plants from online retailer, I would definitely recommend them, and I hope that you have as good of an experience as I have with them. As you know, with plants, they can be a little temperamental, and so you may not always get the same experience, but this time I would highly recommend Great Garden Plants. If you want to go on this adventure with us, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it and love to have you along for this journey. And I hope you'll stay tuned to see what else that we have ordered and where we've got it from as we do these plant haul videos prior to getting them all in the ground in the fall. Hope to see you soon.